Hey, welcome to GothCast. This is Dr.Sanders, and today I'm going to be talking about Ministries with Sympathy. A great album and a great way to start off Gothtober Marathon. Many people think of Ministry as, a sort of heavy, really abrasive band that sings, like a mind is a terrible thing to taste and the land of rape and honey and very, very aggressive sort of music. With Sympathy being their first album, it sounds completely different than that. And one of the reasons I'm including it on this marathon, songs and albums I think that really relate and really kind of lend itself to a spooky Halloween, is because this album is actually much more campy and much more dance oriented and has a really, really nice sound for, celebrating the spooky season. I will say that Jourgensen, singer of Ministry, has pretty much disowned this album, and I don't even think he'll sign it if you bring it to him because he dislikes it that much. He's much more focused on, his later albums like Land of Rape and Honey and Psalm 69 and things like that. And I can't blame him because it's not the music that he wanted to make. But I think there's a lot of really, really great songs on here. I mean, if you like synth pop and that sort of dancey sort of goth music, this is gold, because pretty much every song on this album is great. You have Revenge, Work for Love, I Wanted to Tell Her. Literally pretty much every song on here I like, with the exception of maybe one or two, but the good on here far outweighs the bad. And I know that's a crazy thing because it's Ministry. Like how can you really dance Ministry unless you're dancing like somebody who's like a rivet head or something like that. Having gone to a lot of goth nights around Orange County, you find a lot of these songs being played a lot, especially Work for Love. I hear it freaking all the time. And it's funny because a lot of people don't seem to realize that it's the same person who brought you all these other really, really aggressive songs. But of course, what would an album be without the album art, which of course is fantastic in its own way. Extremely 80s, extremely goth. Got the black fingernails and roses. It's just beautiful. It's simple. Elegant. It's nothing like what they would do later. But one thing I want to say about this era too, before there was this huge shift to heavier music, Jourgensen also released Every Day is Halloween. This of course is one of the goth anthems that many people live by, and hell yeah, it's a really good song. This is the single, and it was really kind of the last single he did that had that sort of earlier sound, the more dancey sort of sound. Other than that, it would be the more aggressive type of music, especially bringing up, the speed of the music in later albums. But I really recommend With Sympathy and Every Day is Halloween for your Gothtober soundtrack because they're just so good and they really have that fun sort of nature about them, and you could be dark and spooky and ooh, look at me, I'm so goth, I'm dancing and stuff like that. I hope you like this video. Not the most, out there video. It's amazing. So like, comment, subscribe, and stay spooky.